Hey guys, welcome back to All Things Trey. I am Trevonia, but you can call me Trey. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about real estate. Not just anything regards to real estate, but we're talking about 6 different ways to build wealth through real estate. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get to it. Now, you're going to see me looking down a lot because my notes are on my phone. Right? Okay. So first, I want to go over what is wealth defined as. So wealth is defined as an abundance of valuable possessions or money, or also another definition I found was plentiful supplies of a particular resource. So I want to talk to you guys about 6 different ways on how to generate wealth through real estate. Alright, so the first one is house hacking, right? Now, people talk about house hacking, but I'm not sure if everyone understands what house hacking is. House hacking is as simple as you finding a property, right? Maybe a 2-flat, 3-flat building, and you would live in one of those units, and then you would rent out the other ones, allowing you to hopefully allowing you to be able to live rent free in your property. A lot of people do this as a way to save money. You're basically cutting out rent as a monthly expense, allowing you to save money, or allowing you to even use that money towards something else. So typically what a lot of people would do when they have like a 2-flat, 3-flat, when they rent those out and they're saving that money, people, when they do this, they'll go ahead, they'll purchase another property, sometimes even a home, and they'll move into that property, and then they can now rent out. So like I said, if it was a 3-unit building you were living in, you were renting out the other 2, you now can rent out all 3 of those buildings. You can now rent out all 3 of those units once you have moved out, allowing you to generate multiple streams of income from that one building. And that is house hacking. Rental properties. Now, some people can't always rent properties, especially if they are retail, or if they're somebody who are interested in getting a property to run their business. Some people don't have the best credit. So if you actually are able to purchase properties, you can always rent those properties out to people who need it as far as their business goes. There are multiple different leases that you can offer to people who are interested in renting out your retail space. So definitely acquiring multiple different retail places and then renting them out to businesses is a great way to go. They have multiple different leases. Some leases where you can just charge them regular rent to rent your property, or where you can also charge rent as well as a net for whatever that they're bringing in each month as well. So definitely look into the different leases that your state offers for businesses to rent your retail space. That is another way to generate wealth through real estate. Number 3, Airbnbs. Airbnbs have become so popular over the last few years. I've actually worked with quite a few different investors who own so many different Airbnb rental properties, and they have informed me that they would prefer to actually work with people instead of actually having rental clients. They prefer to just Airbnb it. You definitely generate more income by allowing 3 to 5 people stay in your property in a week than you would have one person staying in your rental per month. So definitely look into Airbnbs and how they work in your neighborhood. If you can't purchase a building to go ahead and do an Airbnb, always look into if you're renting, if your landlord would allow you to do Airbnbs in your lease. Some leases that I've worked with helping renters find properties, they have to sign something, a disclosure basically stating that they will not do Airbnb, but check with your landlord, or just check with somebody that you might know willing to work with you to go ahead and do Airbnb with them. Definitely, if you want me to do another video on Airbnbs, let me know and I will go into full detail as far as Airbnbs. Alright, number 4. Fix and flips, or as some people might know, is fixer-uppers, things in that nature. So fix and flips is basically you finding a property that is under market value, and then you going ahead, bringing it back up to market value, adding the value to the property, fixing it up, and then selling it for a profit on the market. This is one of the most popular ways that people generate wealth through real estate. It's actually one of the fastest ways. Well, I'm not going to say the fastest because it all kind of depends on how you do it, because it does take time to put in. You have to find a property. You have to check neighborhoods, you have to run comps, you have to do all of those things to make sure that once you take this property, purchase this property, that it will be able to be sold at market value or even above, depending upon the neighborhood that you purchase it in. So definitely make sure that you partner with a realtor that can actually help you when it comes to these things, because you don't want to just jump in purchasing properties and then they're sitting on the market and not selling, they're not moving. So make sure you get with someone who's educated on the market and how it works, especially for the neighborhood that you choose to purchase in. Make sure that you know what's selling and what's not selling, what buyers are looking for when you go and you search for a property when you buy it under market value. So those are fix and flips. So a buy and hold. A buy and hold is as simple as you buying property and you renting it. Basically, you're not buying it and then selling it immediately. You're not fixing and flipping it, anything in that nature. You buy it, you hold it, you wait for it to come above market value. You wait for the value in that neighborhood that you purchased your property in to come up. You might wait and to build equity on that property. All of those little different things, that is what a buy and hold is. You buy it, you might rent it out. There's different things that you might want to do with your property, but typically it's buying it, renting it out to someone, and then when you're ready you can sell it, or you can even pull the equity from it and use it to do other business ventures that you might have in mind. And then the last one is another popular one, which is the BRRRR method. The BRRRR method is buy, rehab, rent, repeat. As simple as that. You buy a property, you fix up that property, you rent out that property, you pull the equity from that property, and you use the equity to go ahead and repeat that method by purchasing another property and doing it all over again. Hopefully these were some good tips for you. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe if you definitely enjoyed this video. Be sure to also give me a like, and leave a comment down below. Definitely let me know what you thought of this video. If you learned something new, even if you didn't learn anything new, let me know if you already knew about these things as far as building wealth in real estate. And also let me know what you would like to see next. Let me know if you want me to go into full detail on the things that I shared today as well, if you want to see specific videos for specific topics that we talked about. Thanks for joining me. I definitely enjoyed it with you guys. It's always a great time with you all. Until next time, see you later, guys.